Controls in place. This is Phyllis Nash, your Chief Sales Officer here at Wakanna, one of the four co-founders, and always excited to have the opportunity to speak to each and every one of you. Again, happy Mother's Day for all mothers out there. I hope you enjoyed your day, your weekend, your families, creating new memories. But here we are now with Wake Up with Wakanna, and I am going to get out of the way as soon as I check my thing because somebody's texting, just making sure. Yes, I'm going to get out of the way and bring to you our illustrious CEO, someone I've known almost over 18 years. Time surely does pass, but this young lady made such an impact on my life when I first met her because she fired her boss. And I really don't know a whole lot of people that walked away from a six-figure annual income, company car, traveling the world, corner office, but guess what? That job wasn't serving her. She wanted to have more time freedom, be able to spend the time with the most important people in her life, her child, that time that would never be bought back. And so she decided to go into this full time where she could work anywhere in the world from a phone or a computer, still having that quality time to raise her son, to have that time freedom, to become MVP of 3 companies, guys, to then go and build teams over 46 countries. And now back in 2017 was asked because she was qualified to be the CEO. She wasn't an expert in cannabis, but she opened her mind and she came into that industry, helping take a company from a couple of $1,000s a month to over $200-something thousand monthly. And so then in 2019, forming our Wakanna and now Wakanna. Meslissa, Boston, are you out there? Please take it away.
Hey, Phyllis, I am out here. Good morning to you. And oh my goodness, every time I jump on the line and I hear you so graciously welcome the callers and give me that introduction, I was like, wow, looking around, wonder who's coming to the line. But just want to give it back to you because of all that you've done. I mean, I remember when I first met you in the industry and the records that you broke. Just soon after that, it's exciting. I had no idea. I thought you were networking for all your life, the way you were out there breaking records over $100,000 in earnings that you earned. And then your teammates doing the same thing, guys. And we're talking about in a 90-day to a 4-month period, they're setting the tone. And just since then, I've seen you go from company to company doing the exact same thing here at Wakanna. You are our first diamond, our first double diamond. You are our midwife, helping everyone give birth to unlimited possibilities, guys. And it is super exciting because this is just the beginning, guys, the beginning. And I want to thank each and every one of you for waking up this morning to Wakanna. The meaning of Wakanna is in the hands of God. Our mission, we believe health, wealth, freedom, and legacy are our birthright. By offering the most life-changing products in an innovative business, we empower people to elevate to their full potential. Our vision is to elevate the well-being of your body and soul. And yes, happy Mother's Day to all of you on the line. Thank you also, too, for all the happy Mother's Day wishes. Hopefully you had a chance to spend time with your family and really get the pampering, the love that each and every one of you deserve. You know, today we're kicking off our week on our 7-day cleanse. Now, I might go all the way and do another 21-day, but I know my husband's doing 7-day, and it was interesting because it was his idea. He was like, hey, you know, I want to start another cleanse. And I'm like, wow, this is amazing. This is truly a mind shift that changes. When you first do the cleanse, there's something that happens to you that makes you realize the power of it. And what excited him was after his first cleanse, when he went to his doctor and his blood pressure was lower than it's ever been. I mean, it was just amazing. And he got so many compliments at the gym, you know, because a lot of times we have inflammation we don't even know about. You know, sometimes it's in our face, okay? And his face kind of chiseled out and got a lot of compliments, and he's ready for that same experience. And so I'm excited because last night, guess what I was doing? I was up juicing and meal prepping. In fact, he's probably on his way out the door in about 30 minutes. And so got our salads prepared already, got all our juices already bottled up and jarred up in the refrigerator. And this is a lifestyle. Hopefully each and every one of you are embracing this awesome lifestyle, guys, because we are truly on our way. I can't tell you the number of people that I'm talking to every day. One of the guys was a correspondent with ESPN. We've all heard of a company called Siri, right? So the people that are coming to us, the people that are being attracted to us, one thing that they're constantly blown away by is our system of wellness, our flat belly lifestyle, okay? The fact that we lead with the blood type test, the fact that we have the bioscan, the fact that we have a solution, unlike so many companies that just have products, right? We actually have a solution, which is a lifestyle solution that includes what you eat, your meal planning, and the 3 products that we bring to the Flat Belly Cleanse. And so it's exciting just to see the caliber of people that are really being attracted to our product line. A lot of times they don't join us in the business at first, but they definitely always say, hey, I want to get on this Flat Belly Cleanse, guys. And so this is just our future, okay? When you can attract people from all walks of life, you know that you are on to something truly, truly special. In fact, I got some very exciting meetings today with some powerhouses, and it's going to continue, right? It's going to continue because we've already known, right? We know that we're on to something so different, guys. I also, too, want to take a second, to give a shout out to Tracy Bolton, okay? I don't know if you guys heard and seen her posting on Facebook, but she has her own 501c. She has a nonprofit, and it was really, just great to be there to support her launch. I mean, she launched the nonprofit, and now they had a big opening at our office, okay? And it was probably about 35 women that came out from all walks of life. Some of our distributors, okay, like Dorothy Ellis and Cindy McGlynn, and I know Audrey Jones, and even her family came out and supported Tina and Tanya. And so it was just great just to see so much support, but it was just so powerful. It was just an amazing, moving day to really hear the stories of so many women and some of the stories from people who we've known. I mean, it was so great to also, Brenda Parker was there, right? And to hear her story was so moving, so inspiring. And it was just powerful, guys, very powerful. And so if you've not yet had a chance to connect with her nonprofit, I would encourage you to do so because it's really about helping women have a second chance. And some women may have been on drugs. Some women might have had other issues. They're dealing with abuse, domestic violence. And so it's just a cause we can all get behind. And it was really great doing it Mother's Day weekend because so many times, when women have been abused and neglected, it's those holiday times that really we need to gather and support. And it was just great being there together. And again, shout out to you, Tracy, for such an excellent launch of your new foundation. Also, too, I know there's some exciting things that you're waiting to hear. And one of the exciting things is going to really be even more exciting for those of you on the line who are leaders, because our website, me and Christian have been going back and forth with our IT team, the developers behind our new Wakanna site. Oh, my goodness, guys, it's been a labor of love. But this website is truly spectacular, okay? When we talk about, the fact that we're truly going to build a multicultural brand, and we really had to pivot with our site. Our site, in the beginning, it felt great, right? And we get a lot of compliments to this day. Hey, you guys got a really good website. But guess what, guys? We knew that we can do much better. We knew that we can do more to attract new people. We knew that we can do more to attract diversity, right? We wanted to attract a multicultural group from around the world. And so we knew that our website had to have a complete overhaul. And so we hired the best of the best. I mean, we're talking about the companies that do the design, or companies that are out there doing hundreds of millions, even billions of dollars. Well, they took our site, they took our PowerPoint, they took our messaging to really come up with what they believe, based on their market research and analysis, would be the face of our site, right? And so it's just so exciting, guys, because if you are a leader, and you guys are on the line today, so I'm going to qualify you as a leader, because leaders show up and you're showing up, okay? So you are a leader by default, okay? And so we're going to work to ensure you get the special link, okay? We're going to get with our VP of Communication, Dr. Roz, because there's a special link that you're going to be able to go to. We don't want you to share this with customers just yet, because a part of it is just they wanted us to give us, a couple of days. They said they want to make sure we're testing it, goes through the beta portion of it, so that if there's anything out there that might be, just whatever. He said always, even with the best of the best, there's always some kind of glitch, something that might just need adjustment. before you really launch it publicly. So it won't show up on Wakanna.com. We're going to not land it there. There's another landing page that we have that you're going to be able to go take a look at it, get excited. If you look at this website, right, and if you don't get fired up, I don't know what I can do for you, okay? Because I'm telling you what, when I had a chance to just really see the website come together, you know, I just knew. I said, wow, this is truly something that's going to take our business and our company to that next level, guys. And so get ready, get ready, get ready. Now, a part of it, too, that you're going to see on the site, you know, in the past, you've always heard about the four of us as owners, right? But you're going to see a shift, right? You're not going to hear about the four of us as owners. You're going to hear about our executive team, okay? Yes, we have our phenomenal Dr. Pat and Dr. Rita, who are definitely owners of the company. They're also, you know, board members, right, in the executive board. So there's things they may be involved in. But here's the reality, guys. On our site, you're going to see the people that are really responsible for the day-to-day running of the company. You're going to see an international coalition of people that are going to start to appear, because we're really looking at not just building here in the United States, but building globally. We're talking about building around the world, okay? And so this is exciting because you're going to start to see a lot of new faces, okay? I know many of you are familiar already with our phenomenal Dr. Betty. She's been leading that Tuesday product call. So every Tuesday, we've moved our product call from Wednesday to Tuesday, and she's been working with our medical advisory board. And so you're going to actually, I know her testimonial is on the website. So Dr. Betty, you know, you're going to see her there. She's our medical director, okay? And so you're going to see a lot of involvement with Dr. Betty, but also two people like Jesus Soriano, right, who's had extensive experience in this industry, guys. We're talking about building millions of dollars of sales and earning life-changing income in the millions, in the seven figures, right? And so he's our international Spanish ambassador. You're going to see him on the site. Also, too, many of you had a chance to meet Bo Tomlin, okay, there at the conference. And he, I know, made an impact on so many of you. I mean, I just love his philosophies. And what I really love is he walks the walk, guys. I mean, I'm talking about walks the walk. I mean, when he talks about, you know, eat the rainbow and how he looks at his plate, and if it doesn't have multicolors on it, right, you know, if it's just bland, a lot of beige, right, which is like a lot of times when you see, you know, plates at a typical restaurant, it's just beige, okay? He's like, we don't do that, right? And so this is a guy that is plus 70 plus years old, and he's just so young, right? Young at heart, young at spirit, but he really has great techniques, and he has a lot of experience. He owned a chain of wellness spas, and he's been dedicated to health and wellness, building teams of over 50,000 people, guys. And so it's just exciting to see him come on board, because that brings a lot of diversity. He's going to bring other communities, right? And so it's just really powerful when you see the people that are attracting to our brand and the conversations that we're having with companies that are like big, huge companies, okay? I mean, and people that are connected with these big, huge companies, and how they're looking at us and they're like in awe, like, oh my goodness, you guys are doing it. We're excited about you guys. And so just know, Wakanna, the website is here. They actually finished their last little HTML, I guess is what they call it, conversions. They were working diligently on Friday. We were getting updates from the sales team. They're like, okay, they're working hard. They're working hard. And because it's a process, guys. I mean, we went through first just layers of development and editing. And then after that, it's like teams over in, I think they work mainly with their team in Malaysia. But I know that's one of the big teams that's been on this project. But they work to, I guess, take the website and code it into what they call HTML. And what's exciting about that is in the past, see, we've had a pretty website, right? But it isn't so functional because a lot of it's not coded in HTML. And so what's great about the way it is now, do you know that it's as much as putting an app on our site and clicking a button, and now the whole website would convert to Spanish, okay? It would convert to Mandarin Chinese, right? It would convert to any language. And that wouldn't have happened on our old site. So we had to go through this whole transformation for us to even get positioned, for us to be ready for this international explosion. And what's also great about it too, for people that are visually impaired, right, where they may not be able to see the site, when it's now done in HTML, there's actually a button now, and we've all had the button So we already have it, there. But the challenge has been anytime it's a still image that's not converted to HTML, those are areas on the site that won't be able to get translated. So it's very limited for even people that might be visually impaired. And so this new website, whether you're visually impaired, whatever challenges you have, it's now ready for you, okay? And that's the exciting part about where we're going to in this next level, because we knew we had to get this done right? We had to get the best team. We had to source the best programmers, the best developers, and make sure as we launch this, it truly gives us not just the look we want, because the look, again, it's spectacular, it is stunning, it is beautiful, it is functional, it flows, but really giving us that functionality so that we can really build this long-term, phenomenal, multi-billion-dollar business, guys. And so if we were able to get, to our first 10 plus million, with the site that had all those limitations and challenges, right? Can you imagine where we're going to go over these next few years, guys? How exciting that's going to be. And even when you think about the view on the cell phone, and I know a lot of times that's the challenge, right? It's like most people are doing business on their cell phone, but unfortunately our website, because of all those still images and because everything wasn't HTML, didn't really convert 100% to the cell phone. So it was a little bit choppy, hard to find things, right? And so all of that changes with this new website. And again, you're going to be here first because you're on the line. Dr. Roz will get that link out to you once they have it ready for your view, right? They've given us our view. Now you'll have your view that you're going to be able to see. And then guess what? We're going to be shopping on Wakanna. And the cool thing about it, guys, is Wakanna doesn't change. So you're going to still, if you need to use Wakanna, if you got customers who just never knew it's Wakanna. So there's no confusion, guys. It's really simple. Just know that, our website's already set up where it's one back office, regardless of where you're shopping. Okay, so if you don't have an IT brain, right, don't try to keep hurting your brain by trying to figure it out, okay? All that we're trying to say is you can go to Wakanna or you can go to Wakanna, and both of them are going to go to your same back office. They're going to be able to calculate your same commissions. It's going to all work seamlessly because we already have that functionality right now. We just do it with Wakanna and Wakanna for Life, and so we're just moving it from Wakanna and Wakanna for Life to Wakanna and Wakanna. And we wanted to do that because, again, no matter how much we communicate, no matter how much we try our best to get emails out and text out, there's always going to be a few people that still don't even know we're moving to a new brand, right, as far as our name change. And so we want to make sure no one gets lost in this whole transition, right? No one gets lost in this. And so to do it properly, we put those measures in place, okay? And so we can, with confidence, move through with excitement and just allow yourself to realize that, hey, guess what? You're at the right place at the right time. And the next few months, you're going to see some momentum like you've never seen before. And so let's just start pushing. Let's start recruiting. Let's start building our customer base out. Now, speaking of other opportunities for you to really build, hopefully for those of you who purchased your 420 lifestyle luggage, it came with a few perks, right? Some of those perks that it came with is the travel. And if you haven't yet been on your travel booking engine, you better go check your email. I know many of you have already went back there and discovered some amazing savings, okay? Because we're already getting testimonials, right? People are excited about what they're seeing and what they're experiencing. And so make sure you go back to your website, to your email, and pull up the email that gives you access to your new travel portal. And again, this is for those of you who purchased the 420 lifestyle luggage. Now, with our new Wakanna, a part of that will be the travel. So if you did not purchase the luggage, but you want to access the travel, you're going to be able to do that as well. Also, too, for those of you who did purchase the $399 Coach Lifestyle Pack, we also sent you that very same access because guess what? It comes with yours as well. And as now those of you who are purchasing the new $7.99 and the $14.99, well, guess what? You're going to be getting those same invites because that is inclusive in those packs now as well. So we're super excited about that. Now, the other thing that was included in your luggage, okay, was the private session with Dr. Breakthrough, okay? And so many of you got your link. We sent it out to everyone who purchased luggage. It was over 70 luggages, right? So we had 75 total that we had purchased. We reserved a few in case we had breakage and returns, but we sold out of the luggage, right? Completely sold out. For those of you who did get your link and joined us, I think there was 32 people that joined us. So we do know there's probably another 40 people out there that have not had a chance to see the Dr. Breakthrough special training, special coaching on how to achieve your 21-day breakthrough. We're having another opportunity. You can either watch the recording or you can also watch the recording and attend it live. I know Dr. Roz did get that email out to every one of you. So check your email for the recording. But this Saturday, okay, you have another opportunity, okay? So this Saturday on the 20th of May, you can participate in a 12 noon class. And this, again, it's private to those of you who purchased the luggage. You're going to get a link where you can register for that class. And then you can attend that class at 12 noon. Also going on Saturday, guys, there's a lot going on Saturdays, okay? For those of you who've actually purchased any of our packages that include the Flat Belly Lifestyle Certification, there's a 3 p.m. Central certification happening this Saturday for Flat Belly Lifestyle coaches. Many of you have bought the scan now and some other of the packages, and so make sure you mark your calendar. This is going to be the very first Flat Belly Lifestyle certification for Wakanna, okay? So you want to be the first to participate in this very exciting class. Also, too, want to mention that our Wakanna certification will also happen this weekend. We're going to do a kind of a mini certification just to wrap it up in one day. So on Sunday, Wakanna certification, we really talked, many months we've talked about simplifying our certification, right? We really wanted to simplify it so that it's a 3 or 4 hour certification that you can attend. We really wanted to also work to build this certification up. There's no reason why at every certification there shouldn't be hundreds of people on that line, guys. And so it's exciting because we of course have our new comp plan. So you're going to want to tune in to see all these additional ways that you get paid, right? You're going to want to tune in so that you can really understand all the new products. Many of you have questions regarding the app and when you're going to have access to that. So all of that you're going to learn during the Wakanna certification. You're going to be able to have a chance to learn about the new website, all the new products, just everything you need. So this is a great opportunity for every single person to participate. Now, when we have our Wakanna certification, typically we also have the Flat Belly Lifestyle happening, at the same time. So we have to move the Flat Belly Lifestyle to normally a later time. And so in order for us to really accommodate everything on Sunday, we're going to go ahead and have the Flat Belly Lifestyle class because that, we want to keep that there as a staple because, again, our certification is going to move to a different day. Right now, we're doing this as just a mini kickoff to kind of get everybody looped in so that we can all have a touch point and you can hear what's going on. Anyone who just signed into the business, they're going to have a chance to understand their business with this new transition. We know that it's critical for everyone to really kind of be on the same page. And so you're going to see a lot of great updates. And so we're going to do this particular kind of certification at 6 p.m., giving time for the Flat Belly Lifestyle to continue business as usual so it doesn't interrupt that. So 6 p.m. on Sunday, we're going to all tune in. You're going to get a link and you're going to learn everything you need to know about your new Wakanna business, guys. And so this is a class that you don't want to miss, okay? Today, there's some countdowns, okay? And some of those countdowns are our new videos. So we have several new videos. I know you guys have been excited to get your hands on these new videos, right? And I've been working with editors on little minor fixes and disclaimers. And oh my goodness, sometimes the editing part is the painstakingly difficult part because it has to get right. You don't want to put it up and then have to take it down, put it up. And so we have 3 new videos that we'll launch. And so there's a YouTube countdown. And if you already have subscribed to the Wakanna for Life YouTube page, you'll get an alert so that you can actually tune in when the video actually plays for the very first time. So they're what we call video premieres. And one of them is the new highly anticipated video of why Wakanna, okay? And so many of you had a chance to see this at our conference, and now you can actually take that YouTube link, you can text it out, you can share it, You can really utilize that to build your business. The other videos that are launching are connected to the flat belly lifestyle, okay? And so it's just a way we've cleaned that up so that now it doesn't say Wakanna, it says Wakanna, and there's just some new exciting updates with those videos as well. And so with that being said, I also want to invite you to follow a few of our pages, okay? So we do have our Wakanna pages that have launched. I'm going to give you the handles for you to follow. The first page I want to give you is our Instagram page, okay? Our phenomenal social media strategist, she is awesome. That's Chevalier Gilmore. In fact, I'll be meeting with her in a few hours, along with our millennial crew. We have a little millennial mastermind with our social media on Mondays. That's really fun. But she wants us first to start with Wakanna.us, okay? Wakanna.us. So when you go to Instagram, go put in Wakanna.us, and you're going to find all the things that she's already doing over there. We have a Twitter as well. The Twitter right now, the handle is Wakanna HQ, okay? Wakanna HQ. And then on Facebook, the handle is Wakanna HQ as well. And so you want to go look up Wakanna HQ for headquarters, okay? And you want to look that up, and you want to make sure you like and support those pages, because that transition is actually starting this week. So you're going to see a whole bunch of new updates on those particular pages. And we've kept them separate from Wakanna because we want to be able to advertise with the new Wakanna brand. And so we're keeping those completely separate. Also, too, guys, just a quick update. Our 420 Lifestyle Tour. Oh, my goodness. Super excited. We went to Dallas, Texas, and by popular demand, people were like, we just need to get this in our state, in our city. And so we're on the move, guys, on the move. Louisiana is up first, and we were going to do Louisiana on June the 10th. It's moved up to June 3rd, okay? We talked about doing something in Chicago, but we're going to let Phyllis and Dan, they're going to give you the Chicago schedule. So we're excited to see what's going to happen in Chicago. And so June the 3rd, we're going to now reserve that for Louisiana. So we'll be in Louisiana on June 3rd. June 24th, Boston, Massachusetts, guys. So mark your calendar for Boston, Massachusetts. We're going to be there on June 24th. And so those are two opportunities. I believe also, too, we put Richmond, Virginia on the schedule for July the 8th. But again, stay tuned, because a lot of this we're discussing today. If anything changes, you can check us out on Facebook, and we'll make sure we have any updates, but wanted to present that. And the final thing I want to do, guys, before I close this call out today, because now we're just down to a couple of minutes, top people who are really pushing for this lifestyle cruise. You know, I want to really give it up for anyone who's promoted. I know we have some new sapphires, like Jesus Soriano. Their company, Serigato, has actually promoted to sapphire. I know Steven Stuckey promoted to sapphire, guys. I'm telling you what, these guys don't stop. Okay. Had some interesting conversations last night about some of the phenomenal success they're having with people on this cleanse. Like one of their guys, oh my God, lost like 16 pounds in like 7 days on the cleanse, guys. And so they're having some great success with our cleansing products. Just crossed over. They've hit in sapphire, so they've already won a spot on that cruise, guys. But what we're going to do also, too, because if you look on the cruise sheet, it talks about CV, and it talks about hitting a certain amount of retail sales. It doesn't say CV, it says retail sales in a calendar month, right? And so what we're going to do, just in looking at the numbers and looking at who's achieved what already, we're just going to add another layer to that. If anyone, from the time the cruise contest started, which is March the 1st, all the way through June 30th, if anyone achieves $10,000 in retail sales, that'll also give you a cruise for one. And just to give you the numbers right now, which means this is wide open. Right now, I pulled up maybe about 15 of you guys, and this is basically people who have at least $1,500 or more. So these are $1,500 in sales since March. We have Lisa Lee Gardner, Denise Hill. We have Cherie Eppinger, Gerald West, Iola Common, Tammy Texeria, Stephanie Ann Williams, Ernestine Davis, Carla Whitlow. And so that's a group who get, at least $1,500 retail and sales. But then we have some of you, and I call you our top 5. Some of you are at $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, even $5,000. And so our top 5 in the number 5 spot, Claudia Muhammad, at over $2,000 in retail sales. Elizabeth Ann Thompson, over $2,800 in retail sales. Deborah Blackman Parrish, over $3,000 in retail sales. Bernadine Kirkland, over $4,400 in retail sales. And Frida McDuffie, over $5,000 since March in retail sales, guys. And so we're adding that as just another caveat, because when I look at the numbers and I see, hey, if we're saying 5,000 for the month, and if I'm looking at what you guys have done total since March, right, we want to give you guys an opportunity to achieve that. And so I believe realistically by June 30th, there should be several of you that if you look at where you started in March, where you're at now, and what you would have to do between now and June 30th, there should be no reason why you can't hit $10,000 in retail sales, because what that means, it's not CV we're counting, it's dollar for dollar. So whatever you sell on the retail side, we're going to give that to you, because we really want you to go out there and push for customers, and we're going to reward you for doing just that. And as you can see, it's wide open. And those of you who are already in the top 5, there's no reason why I believe, right, that you should not go ahead and crush it and be on that cruise. Okay. Now, if you're on the list this morning, hey, guess what? Everyone has an opportunity. And there were many of you that were over 1,000. I wanted to cut it off so we don't have to go read hundreds of names, right? I wanted to cut it off with those of you who were in at least those top spots. And then some of you are really out there recruiting like crazy. And so I'm looking at some names. I'm like, oh my goodness, people like Kim Kerr, who just really came out of nowhere, right? This is someone with a big corporate background, but we're looking at, hey, she's out there consistently every single month signing up new distributors. And so what you want to do right now, I mean, I'm looking at Jarvis, right? People are starting to break out, right? Putting their distributors in. Of course, Stuckey, I think there's a lot of you that are really out there pushing, guys. And so we're going to have a chance to let you guys see where you're at on this leadership board. But as we started going through the list, I mean, I can name so many of you, whether it's Michael Newsom, whether it's Keith and Tanya Patillo, Patricia Carter, Latoya Chambliss. We had Shannon King, Wilma Kenner, Rosalind Belt, Stacey Harrell, Diva Boss LLC, Michelle Garris, All About Therapeutic Massage, Alicia Davis, Kimberly Kerr, Vita Harley, Harpo Enterprises. I'm like, is that Oprah? Okay. We have Harpo Enterprises, Crystal Robinson, Willie Mooney, Fred Shilton, Valerie Jackson, Magnolia Carter, Bernadine Kirkland, Sori Gatto, Carla Whitlow, Angela Dickerson, Brianna Oglesby, Diana Coleman. Hey, Diana, shout out to you because she really pushed hard to close out her month strong in April. So again, guys, we're seeing a lot of names pop up on this list. If you bought the luggage, that already gives you not 50 points now. We doubled it to 100 points. So anyone who bought the luggage, you already have 100 points. And remember, you need, 300 points in order for you to get at least a cruise for one. Now, that does not include airfare, okay? But that includes your cruise. And so check with our team. I know Phyllis and Dan, they're going to do a lot of strategy calls with you guys, working with you guys to make sure. But we believe we should have 100 people, guys, on that cruise. There should be no reason why we have less than 100 people on that cruise. It's going to be spectacular, and I know you are in it to win it. And so with that being said, guys, today let's join our phenomenal Dr. Roz at reboundwithwakanna.com. She is on every day, Monday through Saturday, at 8:30 a.m. Central, so that we can get our exercise on at 2:30 p.m. Let's save our strands.com with Doris Mosley. That is a phenomenal call. And of course, everything I'm speaking is Central Time Zone. 7:30 p.m., that's our corporate call, so tune in tonight. It's always exciting with our new Wakanna presentation. You don't want to miss that call. And tomorrow at 8 a.m. Central, you want to wake up to the Diamond Factory so that you can learn exactly what you need to do to take your business to the top. And so with that being said, I want each and every one of you to have an Wakanna day. We're going to see you at the top, the very top, the tip top, because yes, this time we are busting through the top. Thank you all and have a great day.